Lumber Liquidators PBA Tour on ESPN is brought to you by Etonic, the official footwear of the PBA. By Denny's, where America's favorite breakfast is now available to go. Real breakfast 24/7. By Geico. 15 minutes could save 15% on your car insurance. Visit geico.com. And by Lumber Liquidators, hardwood flooring for less.
Rob Stone, Randy Peterson, welcoming you back to Reno as we take a look at the updated stepladder bracket, and Patrick Allen is all over it. PA from the 4 spot has moved on to the title match to take on Walter Ray Williams Jr. and WRWJ has had success in this venue before. Go back to 2004, winning the USBC Masters in his 39th title. Now Walter Ray looking for career title 46. Patrick Allen looking for his first victory of this season. Walter Ray already has 1 title. He won in Hammond, Indiana at the Lake County, Indiana Golden Anniversary Championship, that back in early November.
And Rob, I don't think it's any surprise that Walter Ray, being the #1 seed with choice of starting lane, chooses to start on Shark and finish on Cheetah.
Again, 2 different oil patterns being thrown at the best in bowling today.
Yeah, the biggest number that sticks out to you when you look at Walter Ray is, well, the amount of TV finals that he's made, and it's actually 170 if you count his doubles TV shows, but over $4 million in earnings.
The D-League, brother.
Another opening strike for Haas.
D-League plays across the street.
He's only averaging 251 in 3 games, Rob. That's,
come on, pick it up, PA.
That's pretty good, considering he's bowling on 2 completely different oil patterns.
A 218, a 267, and a 268.
Come on. Stay under it.
Jacks.
Right out of his hand, he yelled, "Oh, yes." And Rob, if you recall the tournament before we went to break in Baltimore, Wes Malott shoots 290 in his first match, only to lose to Rhino Page without even bowling another 200 game. And I think it's because he got complacent and he lost his edge. Patrick Allen doesn't look like he's lost his edge.
Nor does this man, Walter Ray Williams Jr. in his 27th year on the tour, opens up with a 2-bagger, and a little added incentive in this match for Walter Ray Williams Jr. Should he win, he would surpass Wes Malott in the PBA Player of the Year point race. Right now, Walter Ray Williams Jr. sitting 6 points behind Wes.
God bless it.
Yeah, that ball's not going to hold right there, because that's the area that the guys that actually hook it have been throwing it in. For that ball to lay off there, I think that's asking an awful lot of it. The guys with the higher rev rate's been throwing it kind of into that spot.
Again, 2 separate oil patterns that they're dealing with here, and Walter Ray had an interesting comment to us yesterday. He said, you know, a couple times I started to pick up my wrong ball, walk to the lane, and like, oh yeah, 2 oil patterns. Let's get back and regroup here. And as he said, he's using my hookingest ball. Is that even a word? Hookingest? Ball on the Shark pattern, and then the straight, shinier ball on Cheetah.
Come on, Ellis. Come on.
Hookingest.
Yeah, it's.
I like it.
It doesn't exactly flow off the tongue.
Doesn't roll.
Yeah, flow or roll or really anything.
This guy's on a roll, huh?
Again, we are with you for the entirety of this title match.
And
no commercial breaks.
Excuse me, Robin, I don't think I can stress enough of how much talent it takes to do what Patrick Allen's doing, in that he has to throw a ball a certain way on the right lane, on the cheetah pattern. Then he has to switch gears, go to a different ball, and throw it a different way on the shark pattern. Well, he's doing it brilliantly.
He has been fueled by great starts all day long, looking for another one.
Peel a little.
And another wonderful jinx on the part of Robin Randy.
Wow.
Lefty leaves the 7.
Just a little long down the lane, comes in just a bit late.
Come on, man. Got a little better than that. Come on.
Especially against this guy.
Come on. Stay under it. There you go.
Gets the spare. Walter Ray Williams Jr. will step up.
Come on.
Walter Ray fired up the motorhome solo for the trip from Ocala, Florida here to Reno. Took him 3.5 days. Told us, listen to a ton of rock and roll, Paul Harvey and Lake Wobegon. Clear head, no wife, no kid on him this week. And nudges up against the 7.
This tournament was really close all the way up until the last game, the position round game. Only 4 pins separated 3rd through 6th. Norm Duke getting knocked out late. Walter Ray dominated this event.
Takes care of the spare. Well, the top 50 countdown is down to its final 2. Where does Walter think Walter belongs?
I wouldn't be disappointed at all being number 2. In fact, I'd probably be a little bit more shocked if I was number 1. Because, like I said, I kind of think Earl's career was a little better than mine. His stats, percentage-wise, you know, I think he bowled less than 400 events, well, maybe 400, a little over 400 to count the Masters, and I'm well over 600. So if you look at it from that point of view, his career is a little bit better.
Well, we'll find out in the coming weeks who is number 1 and number 2. And there'll be some debate before, during, and after.
And I think that's very gracious of Walter Ray to say that and take nothing away from Mr. Anthony. He was phenomenal, the most dominant player quite possibly of any era. But Walter Ray's been so good for so long through a lot of different eras and changes in this sport.
Now, Walter Ray started with a 2-bagger. And since then, it has been 3 consecutive spares, and you're not liking exactly what you're seeing from Walter Ray Williams Jr. right now.
No, because he went 4-pin the first time after the strike on the left lane, and then he went 4-pin, and he came back to the left lane and went light and left the 2-4. It's a bad sign.
There's a worse sign.
Yeah, this guy's not going to miss the joint. He's just zeroed in, locked and loaded, and now he's just making great shots. And now he's got himself in that mental mindset that he's just going to destroy his opponent.
29 strikes for him today so far. 7 in match 1, 9 in match 2, and again in match 3, and already 4 strikes through the first 5 frames here in the championship match.
Come on.
The National Bowling Stadium Championship.
Come on. Maybe.
Yeah, he was right. Maybe. Just a little firm. That's it. But again, everything in the pocket.
That would have been a big strike. That would have created some nice breathing room for PA.
Yeah, and especially when it looks like Walter Ray is going to struggle a bit on the left lane. But, you know, if there's one thing that I've learned over the years of being a touring player and then doing television, there's one thing that you just don't want to do, and that's let Walter Ray hang around.
All right, let's.
You take him out when you can take him out.
And you know PA knows that.
Yeah, if you're a touring player
And you
out
don't
here
know that?
and you don't know that,
You got issues.
yeah.
And you can tell right there. He knows.